boy, Fiesta time.
Resume of Fiesta. So, first of all, let's go buy some shiny, happy new equipment for a shiny, happy new class of shoot things till they fall down. Celebrate the arrival of endgame combo. Celebrate not having enough money to buy equipment for endgame combo.
Celebrate not remembering what controls allow me to run from battle.
Such is the joy of Fiesta. Let's see. Get rid of bronze armor. Flame scrolls I know can't do anything. As many questions raised as answered. Definitely Thunderbow because of where I'm fairly sure I'll be going soon. Yeah, it's just after Sandworm, so let's throw that on you. None of this knife nonsense. There's also certain armors in here, isn't there? There's garbage in here. We will just be on our way. Right then, at this point the sequence is bird back to library and demand answers from nerds.
Oh, right. Just gotten the black chocobo, yeah.
Bird, please.
Oh, so you were stuck with that ranger for a while, huh?
Yes, Bird. Bird, come, Bird. Okay. Just cooperate, Bird. On our way.
You hear things from me interfering, just let me know and I'll turn down the volume on this.
It's all good.
Everyone was here 15 minutes ago. Where did they go?
Siesta.
They're all asleep. What a shame.
Progress be had. We'll just build another boat. Boats just happen.
Just fuck it, whatever. I can make another.
We will build more boats. It's not like the country isn't reeling from the loss of its monarch and destruction of its capital. Nah, it's all good. Collapse of their industries and main power source. Whatever, we'll just build another boat.
Whatever, we'll just build another boat. We don't need the fire crystal for that. What, are you crazy? It's not like it was built into the boat or anything.
We'll just light a regular fire or something. Should probably toss Lena in the back row, seeing as she has a nice new projectile weapon. That's a thing people do. Stand at distance.
If there's no disadvantage to it, why the hell not?
So, before stepping in, let's just confirm some equipment. I just apparently don't have any more accessories to hand out. Joyous.
I mean, how many do you have? Good accessories are hard to come by.
Not enough. Forward! Never
Playing
never
Final Fantasy
contract
Hero.
Sid to do anything. Okay, we need a bridge. We need to go south. All right, we'll cross the murder desert. How do we cross the murder desert? We will call forth Shai Hulud, slay him, and cross his body.
That's Sid, can't you just build another boat? Do we have to cross the desert? You said you could build another boat.
I guess the place we're going on the other side of this desert is surrounded by mountains. Right, welcome.
Oh yeah, it later becomes not that, I think, but yeah, okay. Sandworm.
Alright, our plan for crossing the desert. We will take two parallel universes and crush them together. I wonder if there's a Spellblade element that
Sounds
helps
like
with
Sid.
this.
I mean, yeah, I think maybe water is good. Well, I know
Let's try
they don't know what
Sleepblade.
the hell the sandworm's weak to.
There isn't a water sword, though. Not for Spellblade.
Yeah, I was thinking Blizzard, but no, Blizzard and water are not the same thing here.
Let us experiment. Sleep and silence.
Yeah, weak to water, not ice. Oh well.
Sandworm's greatest weakness is patience. Oh, hey.
Almost, yeah.
Alright, a status effect blade hit, which I'm pretty sure means that the effect went in. Like 100% that occurs. Or, nah, he's still moseying around. That's what he do.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Thank you for making that retroactively the right decision, Sandworm. Or maybe it wasn't. What even happened? I don't know. Whatever. It's all good.
Whatever. Get devoured by the gravity hole.
Now, I believe that is a result of, like, the fine points of how this is implemented on the mechanism side of things, which is weird and dumb. In that there are actually 3 separate hole enemies and 3 separate sandworm enemies that get swapped out when it ducks in and out. It's really stupid.
A little silly.
Engine limitations in action. Now, what if the holes themselves were vulnerable to silence? That would be a trick.
Yeah, really. Well, I mean, it wouldn't make the battle any faster. And that's...
Well, no, because you'd be able to silence the holes and then attack indiscriminately instead of doing any sitting around
attack
waiting.
indiscriminately, but then it would take fucking... If you just kept attacking the wrong hole, it'd still take forever to kill the damn thing. It would be incredibly
Quicksand
ill-advised
arrives.
anyway.
Which means progress is being made. Come on. Come on, Worm. Make your move. Continue to apply the sunblock.
She needs it. The desert. That.
Right, HP leak is fatal.
I have a sunburn from my attempt to paint a fence.
Perfect. Problem solved. We are desert power. All is well.
Drive is actually pretty good.
Get murdered by the first encounter upon attempting to walk away from the sandworm. Alright, let's do a tiny bit of preparation. That being animals!
That's not useful at all. Animals is the worst. It's just the worst.
We shall overcome the sandworm with the power of friendship.
Yeah, the power of friendship. The power of animals.
Witness squirrel power.
Wait, do you get to choose what the animals attack?
Nope.
So, yeah, they just get you gravity mauled.
Except when they are helpful birds. Extremely helpful birds. Bees. Bees not particularly useful. Squirrels far deadlier.
Bees. Bees terrifying, not useful.
Powerful morale weapon. Oh good. Level 1 Spellblade will be remembered. Encounter rate just jacked right up on the way back to the worm. Helpful birds. Those will be key to survival in many areas. As I understand it, birds is one of the more common functions of animals. Most animals are birds. Stand by. Worm! Worm vulnerable to poison.
It might be. Wiki doesn't list it, though.
Yeah, let's just get cool.
Although I don't know if they list vulnerabilities versus just things they resist, in which case it doesn't actually resist anything, but... chances of it working versus not being resisted.
I appear to not actually have bio... Yeah, I don't have Bioblade yet, so whatever. Let's just get charged. Worm, what is your problem? Why you gotta be this way? Why do you have to go provoking my high-risk countermeasure?
Your high-risk countermeasure.
Birds do not cure HP leak. They don't know how to suture wounds. They just kind of... Who even knows what they do, but it's highly medicinal.
Nothing knows how to suture wounds. Slip does not get hurt. You can't cure slip. It just doesn't.
It just happens. Thank you, birds. Always an asset, never an ass. Birds.
Whatever you say. Oh my.
Come on, squirrel! Gravity.
Huh, I'm in a bit of a storm right now. All my lights just almost flickered off, so if I disappear, that's where I am.
Alright, good to know.
I hadn't really... That had happened a couple times in the past hour, but I just sort of... It hadn't happened since this was occupying my brain, so I just forgot about it, and it's like, oh yeah, it's raining really hard, and there's lightning, and there's a flash flood warning.
Such is the power of
Oops,
Fiesta.
I forgot about that. I forgot about all that.
Such is the power of squirrels. More gravity. So all this is telling me is I need more animals to, smooth out the bell curve. I don't have enough animal friends.
There might be a problem with that strategy.
Alright, upper half of the party is dead. Good. All is well. We are moving forward. Upward, onward. How does a worm even become master of gravity? That's just nonsensical. What is a gravity worm?
Gravity holds. The worm itself has no gravity. It's just the
Suppose
worm
it's
is so
to
big.
maybe it's to model you
That's
falling
awesome.
into the hole like an idiot when you try to attack it.
Yeah.
That's the gravity damage.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The gravity damage is... Oh, fuck. I fell.
Huh, shell resists quicksand. If only there were a way to apply shell that weren't being near death. Look at that. Look at that half damage.
That
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at it. The slip triggers it like every tick. What the?
That is so weird. You don't need to...
Worm, calm down. Just relax, Worm. Wait, that's what it was. Magic provokes him. Spell blades must count as magic.
Oh.
There we go. Mystery solved. Just hit him with sharp things till he falls down. Which also means I should just deploy animals freeform. They are not magic. Or quicksand just happens whenever the fuck it wants. Praise the sun.
Not altogether surprising.
Noble birds on their way. Come on, squirrel! One of these days! Well, it's not. It's the squirrels that fell in the hole. They should take the damage. I didn't do anything.
I don't think the squirrels understand. No, it's Lena. She poisoned herself for the sake of dragon. I'm sure she'd jump into the hole after...
To defend the squirrels.
The squirrels.
Just realized at the last moment how everything had gone wrong, and just, no, squirrel friends. Lena's the perfect ranger.
Come back.
Thank you, birds. Excellent dramatic time. Bees! Bees mean gravity.
Damn it. Stop using animals.
Nature! Answer my call.
Nature has betrayed you. Stop it.
We are the guardians of the... We are defenders of the fabric of the world. Nature! Nature, help us.
Nature is a zombie at this point. It doesn't know what the fuck.
Earth is still there. Earth is nature.
Left. All four of them are nature. Nature is fucked.
The laws of nature are breaking out. The Mystic Rabbit. What does it do? It didn't do anything. Wizard Rabbit, explain yourself. Come on, animal. No, bees, no. Not the bees.
Stop it! Stop doing this to
One
yourself.
of the gravities missed. Net gain.
You will know. You know it will only end in tears. Stop it.
Nature is my ally. Desert power. Perfect opening.
Uh-huh.
making an excellent gravity tank as always.
Don't need a gravity tank. You should never get gravitied.
It's all part of the plan.
There are no zones here.
Always mind the zone. Rabbit, what are you for?
I don't know. Rabbit, what are you for?
Marvelous.
Apparently, the rabbit does nothing. Rabbit does nothing.
Perfect. A net gain.
It's no game. Shut up. You're awful.
Strictly plus EV.
There are some really weird things in the animals list at the higher levels. You've got gravity damage. There's 1/4 gravity damage in the form of a falcon.
And how are we going to learn to make animals deal gravity if we don't teach them? They need the valuable learning experience of conquering the desert.
That's exactly why.
They must take the water of life.
There is the wild boar, which does huge damage to a single enemy, but doesn't work on flying enemies for some reason.
It's a
And then
boar.
level
They
60,
can
you get
fly
the
out of the
unicorn.
way. Also, a boar is basically an earthquake.
Full
Okay, worm
is
solved.
not an earthquake
Phase
at all.
1 complete.
Just step right back outside and use a tent.
That's what we did the first time and promptly murdered by the desert. This time, we hydrate first. Always check your fluids. I don't even have any tents.
Oops.
You sleep on the dirt, or, Yep. Way to the desert. Off we go. currents must flow.
Birds mustn't do anything. Although, yeah, that is true. Against things that are not the worm, animal will probably keep you topped up.
See, animals is fine strategy. Expected values are good.
You know, when you're not fighting the worm.
It's just a matter of angles.
There are no angles here. Also, why didn't you just use aim? You wouldn't have missed.
We have no time for such things.
It's free. It's right there. It's free. Doesn't miss.
Just continue to move in the appropriate general direction. Greetings, Sand Bear. Noble desert creature. Sure is a lot of sand.
Well, it is a desert. I wonder where the rest of the party could be. No, I didn't even notice. Yeah, talks. Why? Why are you quiet? Can't hear anything.
I could continue to fight the desert, or I could begin farming runaways for the chicken knife.
Oh, so you choose the chicken knife?
Yes.
Choose cowardice. Well, it can be more powerful than the non-chicken knife.
It
so
can
whatever.
only go up. You can always be more cowardly. For example,
Holy crap! You have to kill off a character to summon Eidolons in this game. That's ridiculous.
the town of ruins. Let us
They
play
just
hide
straight
and
up
seek.
say it requires a sacrifice. That is terrible.
The blood sacrifice.
They actually, it's just straight up say that. And yeah, when I summon one, the character summons, it dies. That is so... And I haven't found any revive items yet, so I just have to replace them with another character.
Scooby-Doo sequence
until
engage.
the end of the mission. That is nuts. King Tycoon, why? Why are you wasting our time?
He is the invisible hand. There he is. Oh no, the party has been separated. How terrible.
However, will they deal with this?
What a conundrum. Fortunately, Galuf is expert dungeoneer.
Galuf knows exactly how to solve everything.
Man, lousy second-rate teleporters.
Thousand-year-old teleporters. Do you know what thousands of years of rust can do to a teleporter? You're lucky that it worked at all.
Yeah, this is why you gold plate your teleporters, alright?
Seriously. Shoddy Lankan craftsmanship. Or did the did the Game Boy Advance go with L or R? I don't remember.
We'll see. There, nap. All is well. Ah, yes, this whole sequence.
Fucking button.
We need detailed
Button is
instructions on
such a
how to
jerk.
operate this button. Fucking Lonkins.
Who designs?
Thanks, Frog Librarian. Yes.
Goodbye, Frog Librarian.
The great secret that it is a pull switch. Excellent. Oh, it's the earthquake switch. Excellent. Valuable functionality. Bird, don't just stand there staring at it. You are least helpful, Bird.
The sit and mid switch deposits sit and mid to this room.
Nerd retrieval device. Hey, it's our boat, but hey look, it's a more different boat? And so often they will depict cannons on the sides of these boats and then not have the boat used for fighting at all.
There are no other airships to fire against.
There are things to fire at. You can cannon at anything. Well, I guess they have to go science.
But nobody knows how to fire them.
What's a cannon?
Wait a minute, no, Ferris can totally... She's a pirate, she knows how to
Pirates.
fire cannons, never mind. You should be able to, but oh well.
Yes, in Final Fantasy III, the final airship would attack random encounters with its cannons, and it was great. It also,
Yeah.
like, contained an
If
inn and
you-
a store.
Yeah, the Invincible was the best airship ever. They actually, the aborted Final Fantasy IV, which never was for the NES, actually contained a class whose description was Airship Engineer. And then they never went back to that ever, and I'm kinda sad. But oh well.
Birds.
I should find that article again. It's pretty interesting. But either way, even in Final Fantasy III though, the Invincible's cannon wasn't that useful, because like, nothing you fought in the sky was all that dangerous anyway.
Squirrel is powerful technique. Lightning, much more powerful technique. To find a way to apply lightning to squirrels.
I'll get right on it.
No point in dawdling, let's go! And, we still don't have a lead on what we're trying to do. We just have a boat now. Boat status restored.
Hey! We have an even better boat.
With no 750,
We
I
have a
don't
multi-function boat.
think I have a reason to ever return Ferris and Lena to the homeland. Without access to
I don't
any
think so, it
staff
just-
wheeling.
I think there might have been a useful piece of armor, maybe? I don't remember.
Alright, let's visit lakes. Let's visit any inn and purchase more tents. Tents are important. Or maybe you don't keep your item store in your inn. Thanks. this casual mom and pop cottage magic shop here. No front, no desk, just a dude in his house. Warchier from the worst town.
Check out my magic.
My one spell for sale.
Oh, someone in the chat says there's a katana in Tycoon.
If we roll samurai, we'll retrieve it. Music box underway. Good times. Who's this strange bard living in our house? Who still has our stuff? Who are you?
He just moved in. There was no... He's a squatter. You never sold the house. There's just nobody here, so he...
Ah, yes, discount everything.
So he just took it.
Hooray for nepotism!
Buy all the tents.
Ether, what's that?
You've got to.
Ninja suit useful because I must ranger. Yes. Helpful. And we were never seen again.
Good riddance.
What's in this town? Time, what's that?
Behold, time magic. What?
So many sheep.
Sorry, I don't understand magic that doesn't include swords.
Too much sheep. Slow down due to sheep.
Just ignore the sheep. You don't need those. Get out of there.
Alright, these are important.
They're
At some point I
dangerous.
may need to just off-camera grind piles of rings.
Oh yeah.
Absorbing.
Let's hope not.
I mean, I have animals. That's highly medicinal. There we go. Well, that sure happened. Come on. Just finesse it down. What, do I have to... Do I have to earn the right to up?
Earn the right.
Yo, nerds.
Yeah, you actually do. You have to know. You have to know there's something up. Unless I really haven't been paying attention, it hasn't launched yet.
We just saw it. It just happened.
Oh yeah. I just spaced out.
Village explodes.
Right. Okay.
Giant block of land ascends into the sky. Should we up?
Right. That happened.
So tell me, Doctor.
Happens.
This up
Go
you
over
theorize of. Right, we need to be augmented. We're not airship enough. This whole sequence of just you need to repeatedly gain, discard, and upgrade vehicles in rapid succession. It's one of those weird sections of the pacing of Final Fantasy V.
Vehicles. Everybody loves airships.
And all the other ones having your
Tell me
airship
you
was
don't
a
love
big deal,
airships.
though. Am I? So now what? Do I need to...
Not in Final Fantasy III. Get an airship, and then oops, there it goes. Bye right away. Actually, that's considering we mentioned it before. That's probably the most similar in that sense, where you get an airship and then it's gone. Then you get a ship. And
Oh,
then you get another airship.
The whole ship of fire dungeon is still down here. Including its enemies.
You can go in there anytime you want.
You didn't sweep out all the dust. The remains of the previous crew are still haunting the halls, Sid. This is gonna bring some workplace safety complaints.
Just don't go down there. It'll be fine.
Gonna have to take this up with the board, Sid. You got ghosts. So now what? I've had them confirm the existence of up.
Now you have to go get adamantite.
Right. Meteors.
Because no one really cares.
Oh no, evil energy of adamantoids. Fearsome counterattack. You may be a problem, Turtle.
No, really.
Bees? There we go. Turtle solved. Shell of adamantine turtle, no more valuable than any other.
The adamantine is inside the shell, or something. That makes no fucking sense.
Perhaps all turtles are made of adamantine.
Maybe it's just a certain species of turtle that really likes adamantine and hangs around it, but
It's just
isn't
an
made out of it at
adamantine
all.
fan. Just that one poser tortoise. Highly advanced engineering technique.
Clone engineering technique.
There, we have now earned the right to up. Take a look at this. More books. But Gallup is completely right. The cannons are one of the bosses we're just gonna steamroll. Hello, Tiny, trapped inside an island temple someday.
Someday, in the far future, your secrets will be mine.
First, we stop off for complimentary beverage. Important warrior of light business.
Free healing. Important everyone business. Everyone loves free.
Go, anti-ballistic squirrel. Just keep moving right along.
Cannons.
Friend of nature.
I still think It's great that missile is blue magic.
Yes, you can just learn to
Teach
fire
myself.
missiles.
I contain missiles now.
That's how I learned that I was rocketry all along. The joys of percentage damage only fights.
Just say, no problem.
You're just an item tax. That's all you are. We're just gonna hydrate and move
I'm
on.
in no danger.
Galuf didn't even take any damage. Someday I will decipher your secrets, Rabbit. You cannot hide from me.
Rabbit has no secrets. Chasing a ghost.
I will solve you,
See
Rabbit.
here. There's no solving.
Your mysteries will be mine.
We're doomed.
Oh boy, equip shields. Blast.
So useful.
I have attained to the 10th level.
For all the good that'll do you.
Good. Bees.
Bees are worthless. Stop praising bees.
Friend of nature. The world is my
It's
ally.
a shame nature's not a friend of you. You may be a friend of nature, but nature is not a friend of you.
Friend to all children.
Did you hear that one?
So long as those children are bees.
It's not a
Greetings.
very useful subset of children.
Lots of children are bees. You know how many bees there are?
Not lots. Not lots of children we care about.
Well, maybe that says more about you.
Do you care about the bee children?
We should all care about the bees. This is for the bees. Final
For
Fantasy,
no bees.
4-job
No
Fiesta. Remember to donate generously.
Donate to bees.
Whoa. Soul Cannon, why so loud? Relax. Just take a breather, Soul Cannon. Very important that it adjusts the brightness on the crosshair. That is a vital setting of the mechanism.
Oh boy, Steam is up to good. Go away.
%.
Does it need the extra 100? Does it need the extra 28% for? What are you doing? Soul cannon.
Regulations.
I think the regulations would advise that you do not exceed 100%.
No, you gotta have the extra for safety reasons.
Overclock your soul cannon.
It's a buffer,
Violate
alright?
the warranty.
You need that buffer for safety. It's insulation.
Insulation. Energy insulation. Because
Yeah.
that makes sense. It's not like that would just make it blow up in your face worse or anything.
Rabbit, you're not helping. Whose side are you on, Rabbit? Who do you report to?
Rabbit reports to Mysidia. It's in the name.
What do the Mysidians have in this? What's your angle, Rabbit? Well, this is lasting a lot longer than expected. Mostly owing to that olding down on the lower half.
Yeah. Old is not a friendly status effect.
It is counter-fun.
Mostly because it's just incredibly difficult to cure it. I don't. Does Asuna work on it? Would you even have Asuna at this point? I'm not sure.
You could have bought Asuna way off in the, off in Licks. Got the magic hobby shop. Joys of a boss which is solved, but not yet implemented.
Loading.
Continue pressing button until enemy is defeated.
Loading.
Anytime now, airship!
Got those cannons. You're right there. Oh, but if they shot, they would hit. What if they hit you?
Ferris, why did you fire your crew? You had a perfectly good pirate crew and you just left them on the curb. You could have been sky pirates.
We could still be sky pirates. We could go pick him up.
Rabbit. I'll let you slide this time, Rabbit.
Oh, there it goes. Goodbye.
Don't think I'm not onto you, Rabbit.
Missed.
So what do we keep inside our boat? Nothing. It's just engine.
Nothing fun is inside of the boat.
Least hospitable vessel.
All the fun is inside of the steamship.
Solid gold armor. Sure. You never even got mithril. Well, welcome. Welcome to the present, I guess.
Now you do. White Wind, I miss you. Words don't compare.
These productive members of society. Good, hard-working
Sorry.
creatures.
Bees are worthless. Stop lying to yourself.
Bees are one of the foundations of our civilization. Don't you talk shit about bees.
Talk shit about bees all day.
Worth it. This may take a moment.
Just a bit. Drunken Knights, you guys look really, really strange compared to the advancement of your society. You guys invented airships.
Ronkins
all this
don't
fancy
get knighthood.
technology, and yet you walk around your knights. Where did all the armor go?
Into the airship
Where did all the
hulls.
clothes go?
Into the airship hulls.
All the clothes.
Their
went
entire
into the
society
building.
was focused on a single purpose.
What about the teleporters then? Where do they come from?
Magic. Also, they're cheap second-rate teleporters.
Well, after thousands of years.
Come on, Rocket Nut, we know how this ends. You can talk to me, or you can talk to the cloud of bees. It's your choice.
I would rather talk to the cloud of bees.
They're an excellent conversationalist. Cloud of bees is highly respected.
Oh yeah, that's what
Completely
magic
without
means.
direction.
1,000 units.
I just have one.
One is all you need, really.
Hello, Speed Trap.
No running in the halls.
It is one of Ronka's
Thank
holiest laws. No running.
Just don't do it.
It is quite rude.
Just don't do it.
Or I could start harvesting runs for the chicken. You guys just aren't worth my time. You are worth half a point of attack on my future chicken knife.
Do the math.
Excellent. Oh no, the Archaeotoad. Most ancient of toads.
It's bad. Okay. It looks so gross. The decaying Archaeotoad.
Speaking of Archaeo things, it is time for Archaeo
Oh
Bird.
boy, it's bird
It is time for I
Troop.
skipped the save point in this dungeon, so let's see what happens. Form 1, it's weak to something. Oh, welcome back, Breathwing. It's been ages. It is not weak to being struck directly with non-enchanted sword. This we learn through science.
Oh, that is gonna be such a pain, because you have to re-enchant the sword every time his weakness changes. Yeah, this is not going places. Holy crap.
The eldest of birds. Warch is helping.
Warch is useless.
Warch is helping. He is credit to team. He carries the potion bag and doesn't complain.
You could probably... What does Warch have equipped instead of Spellblade?
That's a good question. At this point, Animals has done more damage to this stupid bird than any other means of attack.
Yeah, huh. Animals forever.
Power of bees.
That might actually be... Oh god, that's so sad.
Friend of nature. How much health is in this stupid bird? Squirrel didn't even fire. What is this? We must place our hope in bees. Birds and bees, the ultimate weapons. No, really, how much health is in this bird?
Yeah... We are... I will... Archaeoavis. Hello. This bird contains... This bird is not a bird. The bird is a dragon. Whatever. Bird contains 1,600 HP.
Close it off.
Oh, wait. First, what?
Multiple four.
Five parts. There are
260 bird damage.
Okay, so 1,600 times 4.
Glory bunch
So
of bees.
6,400. And then the revived thing that's level 20 has 2,500 more HP. That is a lot of HP.
There's a lot of loot in this dungeon I skipped, isn't there?
I'd be willing to bet so. I don't know if any of it would be useful to you. Or make this fight less this fight. When was the last time you upgraded the weapons you're using?
It's been a while.
That might be a lot of your problem.
Then again, I have bees. I am a friend of nature, all is well. Alright, this form behaves differently. So I've moved through at least one form because the behavior pattern has shifted. And again, because the behavior pattern is shifted. Bees, avenge me!
How does it change resistance to bees?
It's a good question. How does one resist bees?
Element is bees.
It is immune to fire, so I should switch back to something else. Squirrel is not helping. Stop calling for Squirrel.
And now it's a lot weaker than bees.
Yeah, it's looking like bees are just high variance.
I don't know, because didn't bees seem to do the same amount of damage when you're hitting the soul cannon with them?
High and discrete variance. Okay, it has changed form quite tangibly as it is now absorbing lightning. Time for ice. It is now absorbing and releasing lightning. Let us experiment.
I was not expecting
There
animals to be this useful.
At last, proper vulnerability. It's not Squirrel, Lena. Squirrel is not the answer. Or just its defense is much lower in this form.
Yeah.
It is still immune to Squirrel, Lena.
It looks like it is weak to ice, though, because Galif and Ferris were doing close to the same amount of damage until then. Oh, final form.
Look at it, such energy!
Hey, Tycoon, you're a little creepy.
Really, I think we could do for having King Tycoon on Codec for the whole run. He seems like good
Just
people.
be
At this point, it might become resistant to all elements, so I need to unenchant my swords, which is doable via methods of you take the weapon, you put it away, and then you put it back on, and it cools off.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Still a little odd how they represent that as missing.
Oh no! Lena's
Oh,
not
jeez,
native.
confusion.
Back to your squirrels.
Uh-oh.
Birds, we need you!
Uh-oh.
It is our hour of need. No, not squirrel! Now Warch is dead!
Betrayed!
Nature, why? What are you trying to tell me?
Nature cares nothing for you. It cares nothing for Warch, at least.
Bees defend us in our time of need. Great. Alright.
Just in time.
Old bird slaying. Earth crystal.
Destroy you all. Surprising no one, King Tycoon is possessed.
So a meteor lands on the Sky Island. Hello, Krill.
However the hell you did that.
Thank you for ex-machinating your way into the scene. That's the punctuation I want. Get out! Discard the confusion. Don't worry, he was just struck by lightning. It'll be fine.
No big deal.
Everyone wears Faraday cages on my planet. And also, if there's a crystal amplifying machine here, that means Sid didn't really invent them.
He just reinvented them.
Recovering ancient lost knowledge. It's good to see you again, because I am me!
Just make the crystals do what I want them to. For some reason. Who cares that we're the Warriors of Light? They already picked us.
Crystals rapidly stops meaning anything as long as you play this game. So Tycoon feels deep shade. crystals just start twinkling in the background. Just to, hey, guys, remember?
Pay attention to me.
You're gonna do the thing, the chosen thing with the, with the ancient sealed power of. Is it not a good time? I could come back later.
No, really, Crystal?
Just kind of sitting here in these shards, waiting to infuse somebody.
Let's have our moment of grief.
No time.
Everything the Rockets made except their airships blows up. Wait, this is a giant airship and it's still blowing up.
A moment of silence for that treasure that we did not gather during Rapid.
Oh yeah, damn, that's... Oops.
Back into the sand you go. The way the art is done on the masts for the airship make it look like the rotors are just dangerously close to the deck. Nobody stretch. Nobody
get his head chopped off.
don't reach up if you value your hands.
Or your head, or your hair. Ronkin Engineering. Safety? What's that?
Literally, must go now, planet needs me. And we never saw
They can
Galef
just teleport
again.
back. They have to teleport. They can teleport back, but they had to crunch meteors into the planet.
And we never saw Galef again.
Again.
We'll find out which flavor of Galef we never saw again next time.